Okay, now let's have example number 2. So solve 3x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0 by completing the square. So first, let's rewrite our given. So we have 3x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So, transpose po natin yung positive 1 to the other side of the equation. So, to do that, we need to subtract 1, right? Para maging 1 minus 1 is 0. And then sa kabila, 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So, we'll have 3x squared minus 4x is equal to negative 1. So, since itong quadratic term natin is not a perfect square number, kasi yung 3 is not a perfect square, we can divide our equation by 3 muna, so that this will become 1. So 1 times x squared is x squared. And then for the linear term, 4 over 3x. And then negative 1 over 3. So still the same procedure. We need to find what would be the number na pwede nating i-add in order for this part to become a perfect square trinomial. So, using the same formula na ginamit natin on our first example, so that will be 4 over 3, okay, or yung value ng b, okay, di-divide natin by 2, and then get the square of it. So, 4 divided by 3, or 4 over 3 divided by 2. So, recall natin, that will become 4 over 3 times the reciprocal of 2, which will be 1/2 square. So, multiply the numerator. So, we'll have 4 and then 3. Multiply the denominators. We have 3 times 2 will be 6. And then get the square. So 4 squared is 16. 6 squared is 36. So we can simplify or get the lowest term of this. So just simply divide both the numerator and the denominator by 4. Yan po ang kanilang greatest common factor. So it will be 16 divided by 4 is 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. So, 4 over 9 na po ang ating magiging constant, okay, to make this a perfect square trinomial. So, magiging plus 4 over 9. So, again, nag-add tayo dito ng 4 over 9. We also need to add 4 over 9 dito sa kabilang side natin. So, this is already a perfect square trinomial. So, the next thing that, we need to do is, kailangan natin kuhain yung factored form niya. So, again, the square root of x squared is x. We copy the operation of the before the linear term, so minus, and then we squared the constant. So the square root of 4 over 9 is 2 over 3. Okay, and then square, and then here we add. So we have common denominator, or the least common denominator of 3 and 9 is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 times negative 1. That becomes negative 3 plus, okay, 9 divided by 9 is 1 times 4 is 4. So, simplify muna natin. So, x minus 2 over 3 squared. So, solve natin. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1 over 9. So, from here, we proceed through subtracting the square root. Okay? So, again, the square root and the square will be equal to 1. So, that would be cancelled. Ang matitira ay x minus 2 over 3, nasa loob lang ng parenthesis. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 9 is 3. So, again, that will be positive or negative. So, right after that, so we can go ahead and solve it separately. Yung isa is positive 1/3. And then yung isa naman is x minus 2/3 is equal to negative 1 over 3. Kasi dalawa yung value na nakukuha natin whenever we get the square root. So, x is equal to 1/3. So, yung negative 2/3 magiging positive 2/3. So, we have 1 plus, kasi same naman yung denominator which is 3. So, that will be 1 plus 2 na lang. So, that's 3 over 3 or x is equal to 1. So, kabila naman, x is equal to negative 1 over 3 plus 1 or 2 over 3 kasi negative magiging positive. So, we'll have, okay, same din yung denominator which is 3. So, negative 1 plus 2 is 1. So, our answer will be 1 and 1 over 3. So, the solutions for this equation is 1 and 1 over 3.